Okay, guys, I'm going to go over the homework for tonight, and it's using this packet. It's page 49 in your binder, and it's the one that says no common coefficients. All right, so we're actually to the very back of the packet. Numbers 7 and 9 are homework. Now, this is a level 4 problem because we have to multiply both equations by a number to make it eliminate. So now, the only thing about this video is that there's one way I'm going to do it, but there's other ways you can do it as well. For example, let's say you want to eliminate the x's, then I would put a 5 up here and a 2 down here, and they both can be positive because there's already a negative here. Then I would eliminate those. Now, if you want to eliminate the y's, I will bring a 6 down here and a 15 up here. That multiplies to be a 90. And one of them's already negative as well, so you just keep them, the numbers out here positive, and when they multiply, they'll turn negative. So I am going to try multiplying by, I'm going to try to eliminate the x's. So I'm going to bring this 2 down here and a 5 up here. Now notice I didn't bring the negative with it, and here's why. If I do 5 times 2, that's a positive 10. If I do 2 times negative 5, that's a negative 10, so that's already going to be opposites because this one's already negative. So I'm not going to put a negative out here, then it's going to just, you know, or I'm not going to put a negative on one of these, then it's just going to keep it the same sign. So now that I know that, I'm going to distribute all the way through. Okay, so I get 5 times 2 is 10x, 5 times negative 6 is negative 30, and then you have your y still. 5 times 12 is 60. Okay, now 2 times negative 5 is negative 10x. 2 times 15y is positive 30y. And then 2 times negative 30 is negative 60. Okay, so that's what I get. All right, now if you did it the other way, you multiplied the top by 15 and the bottom by 6, you're going to get different numbers here, but the result is going to still be the same. Now I'm going to double check that I did this right because my brain will play tricks on me. My eyes play tricks on me. Okay, so yeah. So now, interestingly, these eliminate, but so do the y's. So I'm left with 0. Over here, a 60 plus a negative 60 is also 0. Write that, okay? Now, when both variables eliminate, you don't know what x or y is, then you're left with 2 constants, 2 numbers. And when you're left with 2 constants, you need to ask yourself if this is a true or false statement. This is a true. 0 does equal 0. So when that happens, that means you have infinite solutions. What does that mean? These are identical lines. Okay? So this is your answer, though. All right, so that's number 7. Again, if you need to try this again and you know, rewind the video or do it on your own on a separate sheet of paper, please, please, please do. That'll help you, and it only takes a few more minutes. All right, number 9. I'm going to, since I eliminated the x's the last time, I'm going to eliminate the y's this time. So I'm going to bring the 2 down here. I'm going to bring the 5 up here. And one of them's negative already, so I'm just going to let these stay positive. Okay, so I'm going to distribute all the way across. 5 times 3 is 15x. 5 times 2y is positive 10y. And then 5 times negative 26. Okay, this is the end of the day. I'm just going to go ahead and use my calculator, figure that out. So let's see if it'll turn on in here. Yeah, okay. So 26 negative times the 5. So that's a negative 130. And then 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times negative 5y is negative 10y, which we knew these were going to be opposites because that's what we were aiming for. Then 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Okay, so now these do eliminate like we expected. Now we need to add these. So 15 plus 8. 15 plus 8 is 23x equals negative 130 plus negative 8. 130 plus 8, negative 138. Okay, now let's attempt dividing by 23. X equals, so I still have that there, negative 138 divided by 23 is a negative 6. So I've got a negative 6 so far. Now I'm going to take that and plug it into one of the equations. I'll do the top one. So 3 instead of the x, I put a negative 6 plus 2y equals negative 26. All right, so I multiply those. Negative 18 plus 2y equals negative 26. If it helps you draw the shapes, y's get clouds, constants get circles. This negative 18 needs to go. So instead of minus 18, I'm going to add 18, which means I have to do that on the other side as well. So I bring down the 2y. I have a negative 26 and then plus 18. Comes out to be negative 8. All right, and then we're going to divide each side by 2. So y equals negative 4, which goes here. Okay, so that's a negative 4. And if I had a minute to check, I'd eyeball check this. Negative 6 here, negative 18 minus 8, that works. Negative 6, 20, negative 24 plus 20, yep, that works. So this is my answer. All right, so that takes care of our homework for tonight, number 7 and number 9. And don't forget that we have a quiz tomorrow. All right, this is the end of the video.